Today, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to learn how to run profitable TikTok ads for your e-commerce brand, regardless of the niche, your experience, or what you're selling. My name is Ethan Dobbins, and I'm the babyface TikTok ad agency assassin that scaled a brand new store from 0 to 80 grand in less than a month. As you can see right here, this store didn't even exist, and within 1 month, from August 25th all the way to September 25th, I scaled this store to $80,000 in revenue at a 4% conversion rate on dead cold traffic. Now, I understand you might be a little bit jealous, envious, or skeptical of a babyface ad agency assassin who's flexing these giant revenue numbers. But what we really all care about is what's the profit, because we see a lot of flashy numbers, but when we go under the hood, we netted around 20 grand from that 80K, so a 25% profit margin, and that's on dead cold traffic, no retargeting, nothing of the sort. And basically every single tip and strategy I'm going to teach you in this video is what we're implementing on our brands and our clients' brands in my brand new ad agency called Blue Ocean Digital Miami. And this is basically a service where we run TikTok ads exclusively for e-commerce brands. If you want to check out the services, the link will be in the description. But basically, we will create ads for your e-commerce brand, manage your TikTok ad account, and help you scale to 30 grand a month or more, or you get your money back, and we'll even pay you for wasting your time. So if you can see right here, if we can't add at least 30 grand a month to your e-commerce brand in as little as 90 days, we will give you your money back. But without further ado and all of this pitching, let's get into the real value. But why am I so bullish on TikTok ads? Why is it so great compared to Facebook, Snapchat, Google, all of the other ad platforms out there that everyone is pitching you to grow your business on? Well, first off, the CPMs. This is where TikTok makes the biggest difference. If you are on a tight budget and you want to get your product, your advertising creative in front of as many people as possible, undoubtedly the cheapest place to do that is on TikTok. And you want to know why? It's because TikTok knows if it can lower its CPM, if it charges a little bit less to get all these advertisers on their platform, they can convince these brands to spend more money with them compared to Facebook, Snapchat, and all those other places. But if they charge the same amount for their CPMs, then people are just gonna stick with what they know. So I do believe TikTok is artificially lowering their CPM so that you get more views, more impressions, and more sales right now. It's basically like a Black Friday sale on the amount of impressions you can get. So while the CPMs are still incredibly low, and I'm talking, if you wanted to advertise your product in front of females on the US on Facebook, it's probably gonna be around $30, and on TikTok, it'll be a third or a fourth of that cost. I'm talking $8 to $10. And if you're selling a massage gun and you're trying to do it on Facebook, your CPM is gonna be around $30 to $40 to advertise in front of 1,000 people. But if you want to advertise in front of 1,000 people on TikTok, that cost is gonna lower to $5 to $10. So just naturally, your chances of success are much higher, and your job as a marketer is to try to get your message in front of as many people as possible. And the only way to do that is finding out where you can acquire cheap views and eyeballs. So if you had a winning product and you only advertised it on Facebook or influencers, I highly recommend retesting this with TikTok ads, because a lot of people are seeing old winners like the massage gun, like posture correctors. Any single product that you've tested in the glory days where you're like, oh my God, this was my winning product, but it died out so quick, test it on TikTok immediately, because you will see amazing views, amazing clicks, and amazing conversions just by creating very simple UGC ads on TikTok. Now, the next great thing about TikTok is you don't really need a strong social media presence like you need with Facebook ads. When you're advertising on Facebook, everyone can see your business. They know how many followers you got, how many likes you're getting, and they will make that judgment right then and there if you are trustworthy or not. But the great thing about TikTok, you're anonymous. You put your ad in front of their feed, and users can choose to either click on your profile if you have it linked, but if you don't, then they can't click on your brand. So all they have to do is literally just click the link, look at your website, and make the decision right then and there if you're trustworthy or not. So this gives a great amount of control for smaller brands that don't have that large social media presence. So if you want to pretend to be a big brand, You can really do it. It's not that hard. You're basically a dictator when you're running TikTok ads. And what do I mean by that? Well, you control the narrative, you control the message, and nobody has a say. Isn't that just wonderful? No negative comments. You can just disable it and have your own dictatorship where everyone has to follow and play by your own rules. Oh my God. Is that such a relief? Not having to deal with negative comments all the time on Facebook or Instagram. TikTok eliminates that. Free speech, throw it out the window. Advertisers are here to dominate. And if you're a small brand, this is why TikTok is absolutely amazing. Now, if you've advertised with Facebook, undoubtedly, you have had a banned ad account or business manager. And the process of trying to get that back can range from a few hours to a few months. And it all depends on customer support. And in many cases, Facebook has some of the shoddiest customer support agents that offer absolutely zero help to you. But with TikTok, and I mean it's insane, any single question or inquiry you have, they respond ASAP. And they even give you your own personal agent that you can message and email back and forth with if you're spending a decent amount of money. It's really not that hard. Once you get to about $1,000 in monthly spend, you can set up a call, talk to them about your ad account. They'll even tell you ways you can optimize it and new strategies that are working for advertisers. The customer support is really easy to access. In fact, let me show you right now how to reach out to TikTok in case you ever have a problem. So when you log into your TikTok ad manager, all you have to do is go to the top right, click on the question mark, and go to customer support. Now you pick out the specific topic you want to file your question for. So if it's ad performance, so your ads aren't spending, you do ad performance. If you're pixel, you're having trouble doing tracking, pixel and conversion, billing and payment. I mean, it's very self-explanatory. You just fill out a form and they'll hit you back in your inbox with a response. Now, quite possibly the biggest reason why you need to hop onto TikTok ads if you are an e-commerce brand is the demographic on TikTok is incredibly impulsive. They are people that can't control their urges. They have to hop onto TikTok because it's a drug to them now. I need my TikTok shot into my veins. Otherwise, when I'm on my toilet, what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna check Twitter. Twitter's too toxic for me. Instagram, that's too boring. I already know what my friends are up to. But TikTok, you don't know what to expect with TikTok. You really don't. And people will make that decision instantly if they want to watch a video. Within the first 1 to 2 seconds of a video, they're just that impulsive. Or if they really like a video, they're going to rewatch it over and over and over again. So if you can craft a really engaging ad, people are going to watch it over and over and over again, and they're going to convince themselves, damn, I need this product right now. Let me click, let me buy. And a lot of people haven't had any buyer's remorse either with TikTok. They've clicked the ad, they bought the product, and they got it, well, shipped. How dropshippers ruin Facebook ads is very comparable to how humans ruin the world. We just take over land. We don't give a crap about the environment around there. We'll take all the resources. We'll get rid of the animal populations. And if we run out of resources, let's hop onto the next platform or the next country, because who cares about ruining the environment? I mean, I'm not here to stand on my soapbox or anything, but it's very similar. We ruined Facebook. All right, everyone, let's hop on to TikTok now. So right now we're sort of in a stage where TikTok's really in its prime and not a lot of people have adopted it yet. So if you really want to make money, the early adopters are the ones that do it. And the final thing is you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to create some fancy Harmon Brothers level of ad. And if you don't know Harmon Brothers, you've seen their work. They create those really funny ads for the purple mattress. I mean, they're just amazing. And really, those professional styled ads with all the explosions and the actors and the visual effects, they don't perform very well on TikTok. The stuff that performs the best is user generated content. It's real people creating real videos, creating real reviews, and it might be a little bit scripted, of course, but if you give them some general talking points and have it structured in a very proper format from, hey, here's my hook, here's a demonstration of my product, here's what it does, here are the main benefits, and here's a call to action at the end of the ad, you will see tremendous results. Creating TikToks is much better than creating a professional video ad without a shadow of a doubt. Now let's get into how to set up a US TikTok ad account. The absolute liquid gold, the coup de grace, the prime ribeye of TikTok is the US TikTok ad account because there's very limited restrictions. I don't really think there is any restrictions on where you can advertise country-wise, But if you create an Australian TikTok account, mate, and you're trying to advertise to the US or the European countries, it doesn't really work. Unfortunately, they only let you advertise to the other end of Australia, to Melbourne, you know, it's or Sydney, Victoria. And if you're from the UK, like Gordon Ramsay, and you're trying to create your TikTok account, unfortunately, TikTok, those fucking wankers, only allow you to advertise to the UK and a few other UK countries. I feel like I have a lockjaw, like I'm Kanye West when I do UK accent. I'm sorry about that, but you want to create a US TikTok ad account because there's no restrictions basically. And the way to do that is you just need a US phone number and a US virtual address when you're creating your account. So let's get into it right now, setting that up and getting both those pieces of information. Howdy y'all, and welcome to America. Today you need to get your shotgun, your Budweiser, and a red pickup truck because we're gonna get you a virtual address and a phone number. So let's get into it right now. Now, when it comes to renting phone numbers, there are definitely plenty of resources out there. And if you can find a cheaper one and more reliable than eVoice, definitely go with it. But personally for me, eVoice is what's worked the best, and it's $14 a month to rent your own US phone number. You just scroll down, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can actually cancel it once you have your account registered. So it's definitely up to you. But super simple, you just click on this button right here, we just sign up. They allow you to pick your phone number that you want. So let's just do this real quick. So buy now. Alrighty, so once you do that, we'll create an account. Alrighty, so for number of users, we're just gonna do 1. Next, you wanna do a local or toll-free number, then United States. Again, you can choose whatever state, really doesn't matter. I'll do Florida. And once we got that, let's do Miami-Dade. Miami-Dade, you know, that's a good county. We'll scroll on down. It can be really any, it doesn't matter. 786, that's cool with me. And then all you're gonna do is select one of these phone numbers down below. You purchase through the checkout process, and then you just copy that phone number and paste it when you're creating your TikTok account. And for renting a virtual address, I just go to ipostal1.com. It's super simple. You scroll on down, this process is very similar. You just click on what you want. So Florida, I did a random city in Florida, and they give you an address that you can rent out for $10 a month. You just go through the checkout process and bada bing, bada boom, you're ready to go. So let's hop onto TikTok. Okay, so we are on the TikTok business register page. So we are gonna just create now and sign up. So TikTok's gonna ask you to obviously put in your email, create a password, and this is the create an account page. So here, I just put the legal name of our business, which is gonna be Bubble Blaster Editor. Make sure to blur out those business names and my actual phone number. Don't want that to be leaked. And then we are just gonna copy the phone number we got from eVoice. So for me, that's 786-209-3274. You feel free to hit it up because no one's gonna answer. Now, select an industry, we'll do e-commerce. It doesn't really matter what we do here. You can click on any one of these that pertain to your business. Then we'll click on this, click on register, and we are gonna go to the next step. And just like that, we are gonna go to please describe your business. Alrighty, so this is where we'll link the company website. You wanna do HTTPS and then your website link. So instead of shopbubbleblaster.com, we're gonna make sure to add the prefix of HTTPS, and it automatically does that. So perfect, that's ready to go. Now, when you're putting in your billing address, this is where you put that US virtual address, okay? So you do that there and make sure you have auto pay on so that TikTok automatically bills you instead of you trying to deposit $100 every single day. It's just, you're gonna forget, your ads are gonna get turned off and you're gonna kill your momentum. So auto pay is the way to go. Awesome, so now we got our account created and this is what you should be seeing, something like this. Now, we're gonna hop on back to our Shopify account to add TikTok to our store. Now, in order to actually do that, you wanna go to apps. We're gonna scroll on down to see what's new. You're really just trying to get to the app store. And once you're on the Shopify app store, you wanna look up TikTok. So we're just gonna do that real quick. Once you find the app, we're just gonna install it, make sure we go through the setup process, and then really installing it and getting your pixel is super duper simple. I already have a video explaining it, but we can definitely do it right here. So I clicked add sales channel to get our TikTok right here. So it's loading on the left side. Awesome, there we go. So now when you're loading into this, yeah, it's gonna say setup in progress. So we're gonna do continue setup and connect our account. So it should automatically have us logged into this new account that we made. And there we go, cool. connect, and we're gonna create an ad account, which is Bubble Blaster 1117, which is now connected. That's cool. Now for data sharing, I do maximum. You wanna have the maximum people that you can potentially reach with your product, so do that setting. Then adding our payment method, and we should be good to go. So already you have your US TikTok ad account, you have it connected to your store, you're looking pretty good so far. Now, actually explaining how the TikTok ad manager works is like this. This is the structure. So you're gonna have your TikTok ad account for your business, and when you're trying to create a campaign, let's say for instance, we're trying to sell this massage gun. You'll have a campaign called Massage Gun where you have your different audiences that you're gonna advertise to. So this audience right here could be gym, and this one over here could be fitness enthusiasts. Really, whatever is gonna be related to people that are healthy and that want to have something like this in their life. So it's gonna be athletes, people that go to the gym often, so they're getting sore, and they need something that is gonna help them recover from their workouts. Now, once you've identified your audiences, you wanna show them the same 2 to 3 ads. That's pretty much the golden number of ads. Anything more is a little too much, anything less, you wanna be split testing to see what's gonna work the best, especially with messaging. So I recommend 2 ads in each ad group, and usually ad 1 is gonna have a specific type of messaging. Ad 2 will have a slightly different hook or a different angle, and these are gonna be duplicated so that every audience sees these 2 ads. So you're not creating ad 1 here, ad 2, and then also ad 3, ad 4. So you're not creating a bunch of different ads. You're gonna create 2 ads, and those are all gonna be seen by the same audiences. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense, but if you are a visual learner like myself, we will set up a campaign, so don't you worry. Now, for actually testing products on TikTok, this is what I like to follow for my own agency and my own brands. Personally, when I'm setting up a campaign, I'm focused on conversions because we're trying to make money here, trying to get those sales. I turn off CBO, I optimize for complete payment because again, trying to get purchases here. I only show on TikTok because that's where the money's made. And I turn off user comment and video download because I am a goddamn dictator who controls the messaging. My future, my perspective is the only one that counts. I don't care what your thoughts are on the ad. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship that we control all of the messaging. And then I like to have 5 ad groups, so 5 audiences that see 1 to 3 ads. Now, for these actual audiences, I like to target US and Canada mainly. Then for the gender and age, it depends on the product. So for this can be literally 18 to 65. It'll apply to both genders because they both will have the same problem of they're getting sore and they need something to help relieve that muscle fatigue. Now, adding one main interest is something that I am a little bit split testing because I have noticed sometimes you don't even need to put an interest in and TikTok will find your ideal buyer, but it's also good to split test trying one main interest and then a branched off interest from that original one. So for instance, if my main interest is fitness, I want to do a secondary interest that might be health. Could be someone that likes running, likes sports, stuff along those lines that is related to my main interest, if that makes sense. And then the final thing you want to do is make sure you have lowest cost bid option on because that helps you optimize for the lowest cost to get a purchase. And when you do this all correctly, when you're testing your first product, you should have 1 campaign, 5 ad groups, each spending $20 a day, 1 to 3 ads, and total $100 a day in spend. All right, everyone, so let's set up that campaign just like we promised we would do. So first off, we're gonna do conversions on the opening page. We're gonna scroll on down to campaign name. So for instance, we'll do the name of our product, so massage gun. And I like to do BEP, which stands for break even point. So if I'm selling this massage gun for $50 and it costs me $20 for supplier costs, that means $30 is my break even cost. So I'll do $30 just like this. And let's go on to the next page. Alrighty, so now we have to select the pixel that we made. So for this one, we're gonna be on GlamLips, which is a business that we did make in that website design tutorial. Again, I would definitely check it out. So we'll do complete payment, scroll on down to our placements. So you're gonna do select and make sure TikTok only, that's where the money is made. Scroll on down. Now, again, this is up to you. Personally though, user comment video download is gonna be off. I just don't like to deal with comments and monitoring that. It's just not my favorite thing to do. I think our time can definitely be spent a little more wisely. Now for location, United States and Canada, you got that US ad account for a reason. So we're gonna do this just like that. And then again, gender, age, it depends on your product. If you're selling makeup, probably wanna do female. If you're doing something that's more for males, yeah, specify the gender. Definitely trying to narrow it down. And if you know, hey, this is a health product mainly for older men, 35 to 55. Just like that, just specify, because you have to do your research. You need to know your customer before you start advertising. So for GlamLips, actually, this would be a female product that's mainly for younger females. So 13 to 34 is what works with me. And then interest. So let me show you the actual product that GlamLips is advertising. This is a lip plumper. Alrighty, so here it is right here, the instant lip plumper. And I don't know anything about lip plumpers. As you can tell, I got little lips. I got little white lips, not that attractive. But yeah, this is the product right here. Some girls that wanna get that lip injection type of effect without paying those lip injection prices. I guess this is a very appealing item. I just saw it on social media. So what we're gonna do here for interest, let's see what applies the most to someone who's interested in beauty. So if we scroll on down, search interest, and let's see, we got sports and outdoors, beauty and personal care. 1,000,000%, that's gonna be our main interest. And then for video views or creator views, so these are two different side interests you can do, secondary, whatever you wanna say. And you can definitely do from both categories. It doesn't matter to me personally. I've tried both, creator works, and also doing interest from video works as well. So for this one, let's just see what we got. Beauty and style. That's perfectly fine with me. And then for the window, I like to do 15 days. And then let's just scroll back up. We're gonna copy this name, paste it as our audience name, do a little dash, and then I believe the other one was beauty and style. There we go. So copy that up, paste, and then let's scroll back down. I'm gonna try to do this nice and slow. I understand this is probably your first time really seeing this. Now for targeting expansion, I would turn this off. Device, doesn't matter. Then we scroll on down to daily budget. This is gonna be $20. $20 for starters. If you got a bigger budget, sure, increase it. But for me, I like to do $100 for each product test. Then finally for bids, I do lowest cost, and we can get into our ad. Alrighty, so we are on the ad screen right here. So you can actually choose to link your TikTok account that you made. So if you have one made for your business, definitely link it if you want to. Personally though, I just do the custom identity so that people don't comment on videos, whatever. I just don't like comments. I'm a dictator, what can I say? I like the power. So let's scroll down here and let's just choose one of the ads we already uploaded and made in that previous video. So this will definitely work. So we choose our video, it's looking nice and schmexy. We put in our ad copy, then all we do, learn more is gonna change to shop now. We'll paste the link of our product page, which is this right here. Paste it right here. We are all good. Obviously we need to have some ad copy. I'll just type in some random thing. I will give you though some ad copy templates a little later. Then we scroll down, you can click submit, or if you wanna create a second ad, go to the right, click on duplicate, and boom, it makes a complete duplicate of the ad you already made. So if you have two videos that you wanna test, let's do update, and then do add from library, and let's click this ad right here as our second ad that we wanna test. So we do confirm, and bada bing, bada boom, submit, and you got your campaign with one ad group and two ads. So the last thing you really need to do is duplicate your original ad group 4 times to have a total of 5 ad groups. And the only thing you're changing is the interest in these ad groups. So again, if you're a visual learner and all of that sounded like complete gibberish, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to your ad group, make sure you're on the ad group tab, go to the ad group you made, click copy, 4 copies, make sure it's that campaign that you just made, so the massage gun in our case, click on duplicate, and bada bing, bada boom, you're gonna have 4 new ad groups to make a total of 5. So we're gonna just scroll on down here, click on next, then we're gonna publish these, and we'll individually change the interest in each one of them. So how we're gonna do that, click on next. It's gonna take a second to load here because I got a slow ass computer. I got like, what is this, some Windows. I think this is like a 2015 computer, which doesn't sound too bad, but with the process computers are evolving, especially with all the Bitcoin mining and everyone doing their own custom built PC, it's pretty archaic. So right here we have our 4 duplicates. So I'll just edit one of these so you can see what you need to do for the other 3 of them. So you would just go here, we got beauty and personal care. And what we can do is choose a different secondary interest. So maybe instead of doing a video interaction behavior, we click on followed, we go to search for a category, and let's see what we got here. So this is gonna be beauty related, fashion and beauty. I'm cool with that. So we'll do fashion and beauty just like this. Go back up here to rename it. And all we gotta do is click save. And bing, boom, doesn't matter. You saved a brand new audience with new interests, and all you gotta do is do that for each ad group. Now, obviously, before you test a product, the first thing you need to do is optimize your website. You don't wanna go all willy-nilly, skip a few steps, and just go into straight testing, because if your website's not optimized, you can drive a lot of traffic, but they're not gonna purchase. So a few key things that you need to understand is, first off, the website layout. If you are doing dropshipping, I do recommend doing 1 product stores for a higher product success rate, and also your conversion rate's usually gonna be at least 4x higher than if you test a product on a general store. So if I was to test this massage gun on a store that was luckytrends.com or Shop Trends, it's not gonna sell as well compared to if I literally have a brand around this. So if I did Lega Rail massage gun and it looks super branded, that's gonna be the highest chance of making this product a winner. And that's why with this product right here, if I did it on a general store, it's not gonna sell as well compared to a store called GlamLips. It's very, very simple. It's only a 2-page website too. It's just the home page, and then we got the product page. Those are the only 2 things I care about. And the home page is designed to get people to click onto the product page. It's super basic. Everything links to that product page so that we get people onto the page that matters and get them to either convert or not. Now, the next thing you need to do is have templates for writing your descriptions. And when you're doing your research for copywriting, you're usually just copying over the best lines that you're reading from reviews of similar products on Amazon. So if I'm doing research for massage guns, I'm gonna research all of the top massage guns, I'm gonna see the reviews for all of them, and I'm gonna start writing down the most common phrases and objections and benefits that people carry and worry about the most. So don't guess when you're doing your copywriting and assume you know your customer. Read the actual reviews. Do not assume, because that is how you write horrible copy. And that's just what a lot of beginners do. They just copy what everyone else is saying to sell the product, when a lot of times other people are basic level marketers that don't know what they're doing. So personally, for GlamLips, I know this is a problem solving product. So the journey I take my customers through is first identifying what the actual problem is. Now you're probably saying, lip plumpers, what's the problem here? Well, when I did a bit of digging, I realized the main problem is that people have to pay exorbitant fees for pricey injections, or to have painful procedures or harmful alternatives to get their desire, which is beautiful, juicy, and natural looking lips. So I immediately spell out this problem, and then I transition into the solution, which is my product. So with GlamLips, our revolutionary product is natural, it's skin safe. Those are 2 things I read in reviews. People care about skin safe ingredients, and they want it to be natural, not these harmful toxins. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna just say what they want if my product actually isn't that. So you can't just write whatever they want, but your product is actually harmful for them. I mean, that's just basic stuff. So your benefits need to obviously handle objections, but they have to be realistically things that your product can actually keep. Because a benefit is a promise that your product can actually keep to your customer. So don't go making promises that your product can't actually fulfill, because that's how you lead to a lot of negative reviews, and you're gonna get a lot of payment holds from chargebacks. So we talk about the problem, we then have the solution, and then finally we're getting into our benefits here. So this is just straight benefits, a lip injection in a bottle, get great results in under 5 minutes. Then we go to our second headline. So how I have it formatted, we got our main headline, problem, transition into solution, benefits. Second headline, get the luscious lips you've always wanted, more benefits. Then our third headline, more benefits. I'm just giving benefit after benefit, and these are all handling a lot of the main objections. And also, I like to have some of these benefits put the customer in their shoes of what it's like to have this product. So for instance, if you have this product, you can increase the size of your lips and also add your favorite lip colors to make your lips pop while you're out on the town. It helps people visualize what their life would be like with this product, and you need to have benefits of that. What does it actually look like when someone owns your product? Does it solve a particular pain point? Does it help them save money, eliminate some sort of struggle that they've had? You need to illustrate to them what it actually does and how it helps them out. With them is really the main goal. What's in it for me? Every single line of copy should have that in mind. What is in it for me? Okay, so during the night, I use this product and it keeps care of my lips. All right, that's what's in it for me. Next, you will feel a strong tingling effect. Okay, why does that matter? That's a feature, which indicates our serum is working and creating blood flow to your lips, therefore increasing the size. Then the final thing, have a call to action. People are sheep and they need to know where to be herded. What's the next step? Otherwise, they're just gonna go willy-nilly. They're gonna go punch walls. They're gonna go check out all the different pages on your website and they're not gonna know what to do. And I know it sounds like, man, there's no way our customers are that dumb. But think about it. You're marketing to impulsive buyers on TikTok that click any button that they really see on their screen. So yes, they do need to know where to go. So make sure you have a call to action. You have a big fat add to cart button right here. And then also have some reviews that handle the main objections of your product, which is usually gonna be, does it actually work? Is there fast shipping? And are these products or are these reviews talking about the company? Are they specifically mentioning the name of the company? So right here, GlamLips needs to be used on clean lips, blah, 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 great product, and it arrived in less than a week. So this handles all of those main objections. Your reviews need to be a selling tool that you use. Now your apps and backend are so freaking important because as a business owner, the person who can spend the most to acquire a customer always wins. If I can spend $50 to acquire a customer for GlamLips and you can only spend 10 bucks, I'm gonna wipe you out of the water. But how am I able to spend more than you? Well, it's because I've been able to have the right upsells, the right offers, and have the right backend to convince people that maybe abandoned cart to now give us a chance. So make sure you have these set up. I'm gonna go over my favorite apps though right now. So these are all the apps I have on GlamLips, as you can see right here. It's nothing too crazy. Abandonment Protector is what I use for abandoned cart emails. So if we go into this, we can check out my 3 email sequence, but a little later. So we also have Best Currency Converter. So if you're advertising internationally, like to Canada, who has the Canadian dollar, it'll automatically translate the US currency or whatever you have as your native currency on your store to that Canadian dollar. So it makes it a lot easier for these people to understand what the true price of your product is. Then we also got CJ Dropshipping. That's my favorite supplier for sourcing products, getting fast shipping times. Again, if you're just a regular e-commerce brand, you don't even really care about that. Next, we also have Luke's. This is how I add reviews to my product pages, those amazing testimonials. And then we also got Pagefly. That's how I customize the product page layout. And if you want a tutorial on how that works, I have a 2-hour tutorial on how to design amazing, beautiful product descriptions with that. So make sure to check it out. Then we also have SMS Bump for text message marketing. So this is the first email I send out to people that abandon cart, and it's very simple. After 8 minutes, just reminding them to go back into their cart. You can copy this. It's very, very simple copy. It's nothing too crazy. So we noticed you're halfway through ordering, but didn't end up completing it. And then a link back to our cart. Very simple. And then you saw my virtual address at the end of that. Now, the second email is after a few hours, and this is to really entice people. Hey, if the main objection you have is the price, well, here's a cheeky little discount code to lower that price for you and make sure you try out this product before it's too late. So we give them a discount code. You can do 10%, 15%, 20%. It depends on your margins, obviously. And then the third email is after a few more hours, just reminding them that that discount code will expire. You need to give them some urgency, a reason to actually use that code now. And the best way to do that is saying that it's gonna expire. Now, if this doesn't convince you to do text message marketing for your e-commerce brand, then I don't know what will. Now, for my brand right here, I spent $100 on text messages, and really all this is abandoned cart messages. So when someone goes to my website, they click add to cart and they don't buy, and they put in their phone number, I send them 3 text messages, usually after 10 minutes, 3 hours, and 8 hours. And this one flow has gotten me 230 orders from $100 in SMS spend, for a total of $8,200, a 7,000 ROI. I mean, that is shitcoin level of returns. I mean, it's actually insane. So let me show you the text messages that I send to people. Now, the first text I do after 5 minutes, and it's just an image of the product, which I'm gonna have to blur out because it is a winning product. And this is the text. So, hello, Ethan. It's Alexandra from brand name, from whatever your brand is. And we noticed there were some items left in your shopping cart. If you're ready to complete your order, your cart is waiting for you at checkout URL. Now, the next SMS text I do is after 1 hour, and the open rates on SMS are just insane because there's something about when you get a text directly on your phone, you're gonna check it. We all have our notifications on. We're all guilty of checking those codes out. So the second one I do is brand name. Hello, Ethan. Did you get your product, your massage gun? We wanna give you benefit. So we wanna help you get benefit. We wanna help you relieve your muscles and get back to working out in the gym. And we wanna give you this 10% off coupon before it expires. Grab it here, abandon checkout URL, reply stop to opt out. So make sure you have that reply stop because it is illegal if you don't. Now, the last one I send is after 1 day, and this is just a cool little gift that we have of so add to cart, you know, adding a little bit of humor, just injecting it right into their veins. And then, hi, first name, hi, Ethan. You're holding out. We can respect that. Don't miss the chance to get the benefit of product. Last text, and we won't ask again, did you want this? Abandon checkout URL. I mean, you could read the message, as simple as this. And these are the 3 texts that have gotten me a 7,000% return on my SMS text. And yeah, the final thing is you wanna make sure you have upsells that are happening before and after someone checks out on your website. So for me on GlamLips, this is how I have most of my offers set up. So before adding to cart, they can buy 2 for 20% off, buy 3 for 30%. And then when someone actually purchases 1 or more of my main product, I usually like to do an upsell after the purchase of 25% off for 1 more of that main product. And then finally, SEO and page loading speed. Why the hell would you care about either of those? My speed score on most of my stores is below 25.
And oh my god, there's no way you can build a 6-figure brand if your speed score is below 50 or 70, because everyone says if it takes more than 4 seconds to load, then your business is gonna go in the tank.
It's total BS. I don't think anyone actually gives a crap about page loading speed. I think it's the most overrated factor that people or experts say matter, and that's the only reason why we actually care about it, because other people say we should care about it. I think it's a load of baloney, and SEO is really something that happens after a few months of having your brand, and then your URL just gets more respected over time with more searches, so don't worry about those things. Now, the most important part about TikTok ads, your ad. It really does rule supreme. It doesn't matter what you're doing with your website, what you're doing with your media buying. If your creative is a baller, it's gonna work. But if it's an anchor, it's not gonna work. It's as simple as that. So the best framework I like to follow for creating ads on TikTok is hook, demo, social proof, call to action. Now, how this really works is, first off, you wanna gather all the best clips of customers using your product and raving about it. So typically you can send people a script. If you're using influencers, just send them a script, the main benefits of your product, and they'll read it out. And you just wanna compile different lines from different influencers. So maybe your hook is one influencer, Jim, and then the second clip is influencer Ethan reading off a script. So what we can do right here is, and we will show some examples a little later on, is first we need to talk about each point. So the hook is the problem or the opportunity or the biggest benefit of your product. It's really what is gonna capture the mind and attention of your target customer. Is it gonna be listing that main benefit straight from the get-go? So hey, do you want bigger, fuller lips at a fraction of the cost? Or hey, do you wanna avoid paying pricey fees for injections or having harmful alternatives injected into your lips? And then you usually want a clip of that actually happening. Now, for your demonstration, this is gonna be usually about 3 to 5 clips that demonstrate how your product works, how it solves problems, how it has different benefits. Really, it's all about WIFM. Again, what's in it for me? Each clip needs to demonstrate what is in it for me when I'm using your product, okay? Simple as that. Now, after your demonstration, you wanna have social proof. That is such a key, underrated aspect of every single ad. We need to see real people using it and raving about the product and how it works. So you can accomplish social proof usually in 1 to 2 clips, where you can have an influencer saying, man, I love this product. It's a 10 out of 10. I can't imagine my life without this massage gun. It's changed everything for me, man. I used to be paraplegic. I was walking in a wheelchair, but this thing resurrected my legs. I'm finally hitting leg days. I'm squatting 700 like it's nothing out here. Ugh, ain't nothing but a peanut. But you can have something like that, or a lot of brands actually technically like to just splatter a bunch of pictures of reviews on their website. They'll literally just do review here, review, and they cover the whole screen of reviews, and that also gets the effect of social proof. And then the final clip is gonna be your call to action. So it's usually gonna be a clip of someone using your product, having a good time, and then right in front of their face, you wanna have text on screen that says the main benefit of your product. So recover faster with the massage gun, urgency, 40% off sale and soon, URL, so whatever your URL to your website is. Now, some other rules for your ad. You wanna try to keep 6 words max per clip. Anything more than that can be a little excessive. I mean, if you really wanna use more, I understand some benefits take a little more explaining to do, but that's usually the general rule. And when you do have a text bubble on screen, I highly recommend having the voiceover narrator on TikTok read it out. So if you do upload your ad onto TikTok, you download it onto your phone, try to upload it as a normal video, and when you're in the editor screen, you can choose to have the voiceover person read that text bubble. So that's a huge pro tip. A lot of the ads will have that, and it really does convince your target audience that this is a TikTok. It can't be an ad because the voiceover, we're so familiar with that voice, there's no way it can be an ad. But it is a great way of increasing the engagement. Now, the next thing you wanna do is make sure you have your product and logo showing in the first 3 seconds. You can't be teasing people. You gotta tell them what your product's about. What is this ad even about? Why am I watching this video? So you wanna be front and center with either your logo in the corner or at least your product showing in that first couple of clips so people know what they're actually watching. Next, when you're doing the demonstration, have at least 5 to 6 benefits throughout your video. And each benefit needs to be a unique clip. People using your product, having a good time, demonstrating whatever benefit is on screen. So if I have a text bubble saying, hey, this is gonna help you recover in 3 days, I should have someone that's at the gym recovering from a workout using my massage gun. As simple as that. Now, the final clip, yep, it's your call to action. We already explained that. Next thing is music. Oh, music is so key because this really paints the picture of your ad, the emotion, the pacing. It's all about the music here. So you can either use a commercial, commercial-free, non-copyright music on YouTube, but personally, I'm preferring more of the music on the TikTok video editor. So let me show you how to use that. Alrighty, so we have our ad right here, and if you go to the TikTok video editor, you can have a little section where you add your music. So obviously you wanna make your ad as normal without music and then upload it so you can add the music in the background. And usually there's about 2 to 3 really good songs that I personally like. I believe, yeah, Lazy Sunday is definitely one of them. So you're gonna recognize this song 1,000,000%. Now, obviously, it's gonna depend on what you're advertising if you wanna use that song. If you're looking for more fast pace, that's not it. But there are some other songs, if we go down the categories here, I believe Feel the Groove is another really popular one. Very popular. So yeah, that's very fast paced. If you wanna have a fast paced ad, which definitely for GlamLips makes a lot of sense, then this would be your song. And these are just songs that are super popular. So again, it's more likely that someone's gonna watch your whole ad. Alrighty, so don't take a look at the time because it's nearly my bedtime and I might be gassing out. But in order to find really good TikTok creatives, you can hop onto the TikTok Creative Center. Then you click on Inspiration, Top Ads, and Filter by Ecommerce. So we'll do that right now. Industry, make sure we got the Ecom gang. So yes, this is a great place to find some inspiration for your own ads and see what's already working. Now, this might be a little loud. I wanna be very, very careful here. And let's just see what looks like some user generated content. Now, the main campaign objective, obviously, we want is conversions. Let me lower my volume a little bit because this could get a little loud. And let's see what we got here. So, ooh, lingerie, I like that. Style a corset 3 ways. Okay. I mean, that looks like a TikTok. It doesn't really look like an ad. There's not much text on screen, really. Yeah, it's a TikTok. I mean, style a corset 3 ways. That's an informational TikTok. All right, let's see this. New faves from Attica. So, chick dancing, looking good. Not super salesy at all. I mean, this is just a normal person wearing, and I mean, they don't even have call to action. So you can really separate yourself by having a call to action. Let's check out what else we got here. So we got a beauty product.
This is one coat of mascara. One coat. Like, look how insane that is. Like, these are my natural lashes, which are fairly long, but like,
One coat.
like, this is the best mascara I've ever had, seriously, and it is Beauty Counters Think Big All-in-One Mascara. I posted about this the other day in my Instagram story.
Wow, I mean, again, that's not even really that crazy, but it's converting very well. In order to get this ad library, you gotta get a decent amount of clicks. Let's take a look at this. This looks a little more professional. Okay, yep, person just wearing the dresses. I mean, personally, I think all of these ads are missing a lot of different things. They don't have call to actions. I mean, but the thing they do nail, without a shadow of a doubt, is the hook. They all have a hook, which seems like a normal TikTok, like this right here. What I ordered on Revolve, that seems like a normal shopping clothing spree. Like, hey, here's my clothing haul from Shein. And the one that was like 3 ways to style this lingerie, that seems like a normal TikTok. So definitely take some notes here in this section, because you notice the hook is easily the most important thing. If you get that hook right, it doesn't matter if the rest of it is pretty meh. Now let's get into setting up your columns so you can read your data in the most effective way when you're making decisions if you should scale or kill a product. All right, ladies and gents, so in order to change your columns, you're gonna go right here, click on money, but it probably will say default columns for you. So it'll say default columns. You just click on this. I know it's gonna be a mess. So let's customize this real quick. You're gonna pretty much delete the majority of these. Ad group ID, we can keep. Budget, we can keep. Bid, don't need that. Ad group name, definitely wanna keep. So actually we can get rid of this. Budget, campaign level, yeah. So ad group level is where we want the budget, yep. Total cost, keep that. CPC, keep that. CPM, keep that. Impressions, keep. CTR, it's definitely what we want. So let's go by order here. The first thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna spend money, you're gonna get impressions, there'll be a cost for those impressions. People will click, so you probably want the total clicks, then the cost per those clicks, the CTR, and I also like to know add to carts. So we'll do add to carts, which is in page event, total cost. So we're gonna scroll these on up right here. I wouldn't recommend do checkouts initiated because typically the pixel can't really track that, but conversions is cool by me. So we'll do that. I actually like to do complete payment typically. So total, value, cost, and then also ROAS. These are the main metrics I'm looking at. So let's get rid of CPA, get rid of conversions, get rid of CVR, result, doesn't matter, cost, blah, 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 blah. Oops, got rid of one of them. But yeah, so this is what we really want though. Complete payment, ROAS, total complete payment. Exactly. So putting this back up here, total complete payment, the value, cost. I think we can move cost a little higher. Then you want to save this as a preset, name it whatever you want, confirm, and there you go. You have your columns all set up the proper way. Now, once you have a product spend $100 after the first day, I usually will make a decision if I'm going to kill it or scale it based on this criteria. So first off, about 1 in every 8 products I test will become a winner. So don't get too emotionally attached to a product just because it doesn't get the numbers and you put a lot of work into it. So for me, the definitive test is if I am profitable or break even after that first $100. If that is the case, I'm making some sales and I see some life, some good juice, then I'll look into making some new creatives. I'll look into scaling the ad groups that are profitable and so on and so on. But I am looking for a few audiences to be profitable straight off from the bat because TikTok does give you numbers and data ASAP. It's not a waiting game. You will get those numbers quick with $20 ad spend. Now, the next thing, if your campaign spends 100 and it's not profitable, I would recommend turning it off and moving on to the next product, because with a winner, it will be profitable in the first day. Now, if after $100 you're break even, this is a little bit iffy, but you want to be testing new creatives, or at least seeing what's the main problem here. So if I'm really checking my ads, I want to aim for 60 cents per unique link click, 60 cents per click. So if my ad is right now getting clicks for 80 cents or 90 cents, then I know my ad needs to be tweaked a little. So I need to change the hook, I need to change the message so that I can drive cheaper clicks and my website can convert better. Now, if I notice I'm getting 30 cents a link click, 20 cents a link click, then that probably means my website needs a little tweaking, my actual offer, there's not enough urgency, there's no actual reason to shop now, or there's no call to action. But that's where you want to diagnose your website and see where you can improve. Now let's get into the main problems you're gonna face with TikTok ads. And that main problem is gonna be your ads not spending. You'll have $100 a day as the budget, but TikTok will spend $1 or $2, even though it says it's active. So if that does happen to you, the first thing I recommend is taking a look at your campaign and recreating it. Literally create a new campaign, have the same ad groups, have the same ads, and publish it again, because you can't duplicate a campaign, you have to recreate it. And a lot of times that will solve the problem. However, if there is a chance it doesn't work, then you might want to test new creatives, because maybe TikTok says they approved your ad when really it didn't. And they do that all the time. The algorithm is still learning. So you might want to test some different creatives and see if that actually gets approved and starts spending. And if that doesn't happen, then definitely reach out to TikTok support. We already discussed earlier in this video how to do that when we were discussing like how to set up everything. So you just click on the question marks, you go to performance fluctuation, fill out the form and tell them, hey, my ads aren't spending. Next, you can try launching your campaign on a backup ad account. Personally, I've seen this work 1 in 10 times. It's not the greatest success rate, but it's worth trying at least. Now, the final thing is your audiences can be interfering, meaning you have audiences with interests that are a little too similar. So maybe you want to change the main interest from beauty and personal care to cosmetics or something related to your product. And then the final thing, and I think this might be the most common problem, is that TikTok will say that they have your campaign approved when really they don't like your product. And this happens because, again, it's a young algorithm. It's still learning what to approve and not to approve. So they do these sort of shadow bans where they say, hey, we approved your product, it's ready to go, but it doesn't spend any money. So in that case, you might have to skip the product. And that really pertains to products that are more in the health and fitness niche. I don't know why, but TikTok just doesn't like those niches. Now, the final problem you're really gonna deal with is your ads dying fast once you have a winner. TikTok, it's an insatiable beast. I'm not sure if my voice cracked. It's getting really late. I'm sorry, guys. But your ads will die fast, and that's because TikTok, it spends really quick. And when that's the case, you need to be coming up with fresh new ad creatives by either tweaking your hook, tweaking the music, tweaking the ad angle, tweaking the clips. There's so many different variables you can tweak to make so many different variations. So really, what you want to do is take a look at your winning ad, see what is the main theme, the main reasons why it was a winner, and try to create new ads that are similar to that original winning ad. And for my main store that's scaled to $80,000, I'm creating about 1 to 2 ads a week. And now this brings me to the last part of the video. So if you got in this far, please smash the like, comment down below. I think I've earned that at this point with the amount of strategies and value. But my final tip to all of you, if you want to scale to 30,000 a month or more TikTok ads, there's one thing you can do, and that is clicking the link down below, visiting blueoceandigitalmiami.com, my brand new ad agency that specializes in TikTok ads for e-commerce brands. So if you want me to do this whole process I've just described in this video for you, writing the description with my templates, finding products if you want, if you're doing drop shipping, then doing the copywriting, the ad creation, and doing the media buying for you, all you have to do is hop onto that website and visit it right now. So you go to our homepage, and the way you can book a call and check out our services is you click book a call in the top right, and you can go to our services page to check out our different packages. So if you're a legit e-commerce brand, you have your own inventory, it's branded, I do recommend the TikTok ad management, where we take a look at all of the clips you have and we create different ads for you and eventually help you scale to 30 grand a month or more with TikTok ads. So if you're new to the platform and you want an expert to run it for you, set it all up, and have a reliable person that you can reach out to for any questions, I highly recommend clicking Let's Get Started and booking a call. But if you're a dropshipper who hasn't had the best luck testing products and you want an expert to help you find winning products, build a description, and really do all of the hard work for you and help you scale to 30 grand a month or more, all you gotta do is click Let's Get Started and that'll take you to the book a call page. Look at that graphic, looking pretty good. And here, this is where you do TikTok ads if you're just an e-commerce brand that wants management. And if you want us to do the whole brand building, you would click book a call here. And we are a fully performance-based agency. So if we can't help you become profitable and scale to 30 grand a month or more with your TikTok ads, then you will get a full refund on the setup fee on everything, and we'll even pay you for wasting your time. That is how confident I am in the service, and that's why we're very picky with the clients that we work with. But hey, we have about 2 to 3 spots remaining for Q4 and Q1. So if you want to basically hire me into your business for a fraction of the cost of a normal employee and have me be your copywriter, your ad media buyer, your product researcher, every single little detail you need to help scale your business and your lead marketer, then book a call down below and see if we're a good fit to help you scale your brand with TikTok ads.